total support for men and women, 100% all natural, ISO Strike Up and Love have been known to restore performance, sensation, arousal, and desire naturally, with benefits lasting up to 24 to 72 hours. Now again, I'm going to share a story with you, because I'm a pretty transparent person, and I don't mind sharing stories with you. We're all adults in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're all adults. I'm married, happily married for the last 12 years. Now, I'm 40 years young. I don't know if you can tell I was 40 years young, but hey, I'm 40 years young. Yeah. So anyway, a few days ago, because I hadn't tried this particular product, I said, well, let me try this particular product. And man, let me do it. I like to experiment with things. So the Strike Up is a capsule. You can open this capsule and you can put it into a little drink, water, whatever you want to put it in. It's a little white powder. So that made the effects that much quicker. Let me just say that. After about, let me just say, I was going to go lay down. I was going to go lay down, take a nap, and just kind of see, what was going to happen. Let me just say, I laid in the bed for 5 minutes. I called my wife, and she was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Baby, you starting to look like Beyonce." She said, "What you talking about?" I said, "Straight bootyless." So anyway, I think you know how the story ends. Let me just say that this product absolutely works. It works. I wanted to have a testimonial to share. Real. So one of the things that I did, though, I actually did some research, and I didn't know this, ladies and gentlemen. However, some 15 to 25% of men age 65 and older, they suffer from something called ED, erectile dysfunction. And again, being 40 years of age, it's kind of high, but this is a serious health concern. And again, one of the things that I can appreciate about TLC is that we have all natural products that get immediate results. Okay? All right. So let's move on. Now, next we're going to talk about our skincare line. And I'm just going to briefly go through the information because even though I am a man, and most men in here will agree, because we already know, we can just look through the audience and we can say, the ladies, you look good. Let's give it up for the ladies, man. Let's give it up. As men, we may not admit it, but we like to look good too. Men like to look good too, so let's go ahead here. This is our ISO oil, which is 100% pure emu oil. Now this particular oil, again, has a lot of healthy properties. You can use it on scrapes, you can use it on cuts, burns, rashes, acne, eczema, psoriasis. But also, if you're in pain, you can actually rub it on your pain area because it penetrates 7 layers deep in the skin. And I'm not saying that it's going to take away your pain. However, a lot of individuals that have used the ISO oil on pain areas have noticed a decrease in the amount of pain that they have felt. So I'm going to invite up Ms. Benita Long. She's actually going to share with us 2 quick testimonials on ISO oil, and then we're going to transition through the rest of the skincare products. So let's give it up for Ms. Benita Long.
Thank you for asking me to share my testimony. I had a great nephew that is 12 years old. I picked him up from school, and he said, "Uncle Nina, my tooth is hurting." So I said, he showed it to me. It was a upper tooth, and it was inflamed and red. So I said, "Okay, when we get to the house, I'm going to give you something to put on it." So I gave him some emu oil to rub on it. And I said, "Rub it as hard as you can, but don't hurt yourself." So he rubbed it on his tooth. 15 minutes later, the pain was gone, the inflammation was gone. I love this emu oil. And then I put it on